Okay? Usually, pagka-abscess, it's more of anti-staph. Okay? Clindamycin is a good one. Cloxacillin, okay? This would be your gallbladder. Okay? So, this is your gallbladder. It's a pouch. And then, it's filled with fluid. It's filled with bile. Okay? So, some of the landmarks, this would be your portal vein, and the smaller one would be your CBD. Okay? So, this is your Phrygian cup. Okay? So, the Phrygian cup is usually seen at the fundus, and below that would be your neck. Okay? But what's important is the presence of your gallstone. This is a contracted gallbladder. What's the cause of contracted gallbladder? Main cause of contracted gallbladder. The patient didn't go for fasting. Okay? That's the main cause. That's why when you ask for a gallbladder ultrasound, advise the patient to go on fasting at least 6 hours. Okay? Definitely, I'm going to give you a gallbladder stone. Okay? So, this is your gallbladder. These are the stones. Okay? Your clue here is the posterior shadowing. There would be black shadows going below your stones. There you are. You see that? So that would be your clue. If there is no shadowing, then this would be a large polyp. Okay? Because if this is a stone, definitely there should be a shadow. Be it on the gallbladder, or at the common bile duct, or at your kidneys, there should be posterior shadowing, even in your urinary bladder. That's the polyp. There's no shadowing. And then you try to maneuver your patient. Ask the patient na halos lie down, parang nakadapa. What would you expect? How would you know that this is not a polyp or this is a stone? Yeah. For a polyp, it would not move. Because a polyp has a peduncle. Okay? Whereas a stone, it would move. Okay? Okay? This is a polyp. There's no shadow. And this one would be your bile slugs. Okay? Yeah? This is your sludge bowl. If you say gallbladder polyp, I would consider that. But this is your sludge bowl. A sludge is usually more of a hypoechoic compared to your polyp, which is hyper. Mas puti yung polyp. Okay? There. Mas intense yung kanya pagkaputi niya as compared to your sludge bowl. Okay? And definitely your sludge bowl, through monitoring, this would develop into a stone. Okay? This is the double barrel sign. So, the bigger one would be your portal vein, and the smaller one would be your CB. Okay? Double barrel, ikinumpare sa gun. Okay? So, this is your portal vein, this is your gallbladder, this is your CBD, and then there's a stone there, so that is your CBD stone or your choledocholysis. Definitely, choledocholysis will be asked in the exam. Here you are. That is your portal vein. This is your CBD. So, CBD stones. As I've said, there would be posterior shadowing. Okay? So, don't mistook this as your gallbladder. Okay? Your clue here would be the portal vein, and above the portal vein would be your common bladder. There, the Mickey Mouse. That's the head, and then that's the ears of your Mickey Mouse. What structure is the Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse sign. That's your portal triangle. Okay? So definitely Mickey Mouse will be out in the finals. Okay? It's not Frozen 2. Okay? It would be Mickey Mouse. I hope nobody would write all up. Okay? 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 This is a CBD mask. There's no posterior shadowing. As I've said, this is double barrel. This is your portal vein. This is your CBD. And that's the mask infiltrating your common bladder. It's good to know for the CBD mask, but what will come out will be the CBD stone. Okay? And the Mickey Mouse. And then, for the girls, this is key-line is live, so this is your pancreas. It looks like an eyebrow. Okay? So, this is your landmark if you're going to appreciate your pancreas. Okay? And this key line that looks like a key line, this is your splenic vein. So if I'm going to ask you what structure is this, key line. This is your splenic vein. Okay? Splenic. So, what combined with your mesenteric vein to form your splenic vein? The superior mesenteric will branch together with your to form your splenic vein. Definitely, I'm not going to ask you that. But your splenic vein would be the combination of your superior mesenteric and your there you are. You'll see. So SMA, splenic vein, and then your no, it's not the lower confused with your superior mesenteric. I'm not sure if it's even hepatic actually. Okay, that is your splenic vein. Okay, your landmark for your pancreas. But what's important here would be this: the pseudocyst of the pancreas. Usually, the pseudocyst would be seen at the head of the pancreas. Okay, there you are, your splenic vein, and there's a huge cyst at the head of the pancreas. So if I'm going to ask you your impression, this would be your pseudocyst of the pancreas. Okay. And then, again, this is your splenic vein, this is your pancreas. There would be, the pancreas is divided into three parts. So this is the head, that's why this is the pancreatic mass on the head of the pancreas. Okay. The other one would be seen at the body. So if this is your splenic vein, the head would be here. So this is the body. And then below the body, it goes down here, that would be the tail. Head, body, and tail. Okay? There you are. You have your splenic, and then what surgical procedure is usually done in removing your pancreatic mass, be it head, body, or tail? Survival rate is very low. Management. Definitely this is not antibiotic, okay? Signs and symptoms of the patient. What's the most important? Pancreas. So amylase would be high. Expect your patient to be jaundice. Diba? So what's the procedure? Surgical procedure in removing pancreatic head, body, and tail mass. I thought you're done with your surgery. Are you done? Have you heard of Whipple's? Whipple's procedure. Okay? In treating your pancreatic mass, usually we do the Whipple's procedure. But then, chances of survival is very low. Success rate is very low. Some that would undergo Whipple's procedure in less than a year, they would pass away. So, again, this is your spleen. Your clue that this is the spleen and this is not the liver is that usually in the liver, rarely you could get a clear total picture of the whole organ. Unlike your spleen, you can have the whole picture of your spleen. So if you have your hepatorenal on the right, you have your splenorenal on the left. Okay? Again, that is your spleen. It is smaller than your liver. In one frame, you could show the whole picture of your spleen. Okay? And there are no what? Something you see every time you scan the liver. The intrahepatic ducts. Okay? In the spleen, there would be no intrahepatic ducts. I'll show you the intrahepatic ducts. are your intrahepatic ducts. Okay? On the screen, there would be no venules or ducts that would be seen. There you are. This is screen. No intrahepatic ducts. That's the splenorenal angle. Okay? This one would be your hematoma. Causes of your hematoma? Trauma. That's why we do fast ultrasound. Okay, this is a splenic cyst. If you have your hepatic cyst, you also have your splenic cyst. Again, your splenic mass, there would be mass seen at the inferior aspect of your spleen. And this is your kidney. It's a bean shape. Okay? Okay? So this is the cortex. This would be your medulla. Okay? Most of the time, you would see the cyst on the cortical area. That's why you would see the description, cortical cyst of varying sizes, the largest of which measures. Okay? But in some cases, in a polycystic kidney, you would definitely see cystic structure also at the medulla. And then, as I said, that would be your kidney. And then there will be a posterior shadowing here. So, in the presence of posterior shadowing, you're definitely sure that it is a renal stone. Okay? There's no such thing as renal polyp. In here, the pelvis are dilated. The pelvic structures are dilated. So this is an example of your hydronephrosis. Okay? Definitely hydronephrosis will come out. What's causing the hydronephrosis? There's an obstruction on the pelvic area that is your stone. There is a posterior shadowing observed. Okay? So the main culprit here is your renal stone, causing the obstruction. There you are, hydronephrosis. These are your dilated calces and your renal pelvis. Okay? The Burpo sign. If I'm going to ask you the sign, this is the Burpo sign. So double barrel, Burpo, Mickey Mouse will come out. Okay, if you're going to do the grading, the degree of dilatation would be this. So there would be massive dilatation. That would be grade 4. Grade 3, still the cortex is within the normal measurement. Whereas grade 2, there's minimal dilatation. For grade 1, this could be due to full bladder. Okay? this might be secondary to full bladder for grade 1. Okay? But for grade 4, definitely there is massive dilatation of your pelvic structures. Okay? So, grade 4 will be coming out. Okay? This time, it's the ureter that is visible. As I've told you, never will you appreciate your ureters unless they are obstructed. Once the ureters are obstructed, definitely urine would not pass out, so your ureters would be filled with urine, so it would appear dilated. Okay? Usually, the obstruction would be seen at the proximal third down to the ureterovesical junction. Okay? For the ureters to be dilated, the obstruction would appear from the proximal third of the ureter down to the UVJ junction. Okay? This is a simple case of a renal cyst. On the left side, this is usually the superior aspect of your kidney. And on the right side, usually this is the inferior aspect of your kidney. So, the renal cyst is seen on the superior pole of the kidney. But I won't ask you to localize it. Rather, I would ask you for your impression. It's just simple renal cyst. Okay? It's right there, renal cyst. It will be fine. This one. So, this is your kidney. So, this is simple renal cyst. Again, this is no longer fluid, more of solid, so this is a renal mass. So if I'm going to ask you what would be the signs and symptoms, what do you think would alarm the patient to come to the ER early in the morning? 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Ha? Ano? Bakit naman hindi makaisip? Eh yung mas nasa kidney. Hematuria. The patient would be surprised, bakit lagi yung urine ko? And then definitely you would ask for urinalysis. So the result would be PNTC. So early in the morning you would ask for an ultrasound. Then you would be surprised that there's this mass. So the main signs and symptoms usually patient would experience would be hematuria, frank hematuria. Okay? There you are at the superior pole, your renal mass. This one is another, not well delineated, but this is a mass on the superior pole. Okay? So renal mass will come out in the panas. Okay. What is ESRD? End-stage renal disease. So, what are the landmarks in a normal kidney that is no longer appreciated on your end-stage renal failure? Any wild guess? What could be the normal landmarks in your normal renal ultrasound that would no longer be appreciated in end-stage renal disease? Aside from the size, definitely the size would be affected. If it's end-stage renal disease, definitely the kidneys shrink. Okay? Diba, I made mention a while ago that the cysts are usually seen on the cortex. But in polycystic kidney, you would also see some cystic structures on your medulla. At this picture, you could no longer distinguish the corticomedullary junction. Diba? Here. This one. This is your cortex. This is your medulla. Right? It's a normal tissue. There. This is your cortex. This is your medulla. Try to look at the end-stage renal disease. Can you tell me where's the cortex? Can you tell me where's the medulla? So, pagka ganyan, parang groundless appearance na siya, it's more of end-stage renal disease. Okay? And management. Dialysis for the meantime. What's the difference? Management. So this is your urinary bladder. There you are, again, stone coming from the UV. There is posterior shadowing. Okay? So, you can write UV stone. Okay? Okay, chronic cystitis. There should be a pencil-like line for the lining of your urinary bladder. In cystitis, it's thickened, ragged, or serrated. Okay? That is cystitis. Most common cause of bladder chronic cystitis in male. Most common cause of chronic cystitis in male patient, adult male patient. BPH, okay? You also have your divertical. Okay, if you would see the huge one and then there's an outpouching, you see the connection? That is your UV divertical. Okay, you study this, the UV divertical. And then this one, this is your urinary bladder mass. So, again, signs and symptoms, hematuria. Be it renal mass or urinary bladder mass from hematuria. More on UV, urinary bladder mass. Okay? There you have your ureterovesical junction stone. Right. Okay? This is your ureter. Distal end of your ureter. So that is your right UVJ. Some urologists will ask for the pre-void and the post-void film. Okay, so this is a normal picture of your urinary bladder. Okay, then this one, if your urologist would ask for a post-void film, if the volume is more than 100, we usually sign it out as urinary bladder outlet obstruction. As I said, in most cases, for urinary bladder outlet obstruction, again, BPH. Okay? That is a male patient. Okay? Okay, so this is the prostate. So, the normal volume for your prostate should not exceed 20 cc. So, the approximate weight should not, for a normal prostate, should not exceed 20 grams. Okay? So, you try to look at the volume of the prostate for you to identify whether there is prostatitis. Okay? So this one, the volume here is 18.62, that's still normal. Okay? Whereas this one, the volume here is 68.2. That is triple the normal. So this is a case of enlarged prostate gland. Okay? So if you would see, definitely if you're going to get the volume, there would be 3 measurements. Okay? So, you can never determine the size of your prostate if you only get one picture. There should always be 2 pictures, okay? Transverse and longitudinal. Okay? If it's more than 20 cc, that is enlarged. If it's